Okay, let's see how this goes. Welcome to Disas Craftwork podcast. I'm Disa from northern Sweden, and this is Mira. If you can see her, I don't know. Du kan inte klättra till mig. Nej. She wanna climb. Vad ska du göra? Vad ska du göra? Ska du komma här? Är det din podcast? I hope you can see her. Titta här, Mira. Här. I don't know if you could, how well you could see her. But there's your little Mira cameo, or how do you say in English? Anyway, welcome. Did I tell you I'm Disa from northern Sweden? I hope so. I have no idea what date it is. Let me check. It's Friday, May the 13th, 2016. And I have to see how this is, if this is recording. Yes, let's just hope this goes well, because this is the 5th or 6th time I'm trying to record, and my thing that holds my phone is almost completely broken. So to me it looks a little crooked. I'm gonna see if it looks that way for you too. I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry. Anyway, I have been trying to record so many times, and let's just hope that this will work today, because I think I will give up if it doesn't. Anyway, as many of you know, you guys have been sneaky and made me a blanket. Sandy, also known as Sandykins. We have been talking a bit online for a year or two. I can't remember now. She is a wonderful woman, wonderful, so sweet and kind and fun. She asked if we could meet. She was gonna come up here, and I thought she was gonna do something else here. But as it turns out, she drove all the way from Gävle and up here just to meet me and give me the blanket that she arranged. So a lot of my viewers, maybe 60, 70, because I think some made several. I know some made several. And I know Sandy made several. But I think it was 72 people. I'm not sure. I should have written that down. I'm sorry. Anyway, made me a blanket. And first of all, I took her to a coffee shop I love. They have like all retro furniture and stuff, and it's really cozy and lovely. And while we were sitting there, she just handed me a skein of yarn. And because she was at Unravel, and she asked me if she could pick something up for me, and I said I have no fun yarn money, but thank you so much anyway. And then she told John, the dyer behind Easy Knits, and that she asked me and I had no yarn money, and he said, well, pick out a skein for her and give it to her, which is amazing and blows my mind. I don't even think he watched my podcast, but you know, I think I'm a stranger to him, and yet he gives me a skein of his wonderful, awesome, lovely yarn. And she picked out this, and as you can tell, I have skeined it up and started knitting with it because I love it so much. It is Easy Knits Gobstoppers self-striping sock yarn in the Shoreline colorway. It's 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 4-ply fingering weight, 100 gram, 400 meters. It is so luxurious and awesome. I love it. So, if you ever do watch this, John, thank you so much. This was so generous and kind of you. And thank you, Sandy, so much. This was very kind of you. And you picked out, an awesome skein. I love these colors. Look at them. It's so wonderful. So I was blown away by that. And hubby was with us at first. And I forgot her little gift. So after we had eaten, he said that he was gonna take off and go get it and come back later, because he figured it would be a while. So he left. And then we continued talking, and then she handed me this skein of yarn that she bought. And if you have seen my podcast before, the older episodes, you know that Lisa, who is the dyer behind Fiber Nymph, gave me one of her self-striping yarns, and also mini skeins and other lovely things. So I have tried it, and I know that I really love her yarn. So this is Fiber Nymph self-striping. It's an Oops colorway, brown and pink on her bounce base. 80% superwash merino nylon, 400 yards. And she also has the podcast 90% knitting. But if you watch me, you know her. I am sure of it. So that was so very kind of you, Sandy. Thank you so much. And I was like, oh my goodness. You know, I got 2 lovely skeins. And then she gave me this kit from Tangerine Designs that she had picked up. I'm not sure where she picked it up. If it was like at... I don't think it was at... No, because Tangerine Designs is American. Anyway, she picked it up at some point. And it is this lovely bag. You can see how gorgeous the inside and outside with all the sheeps. And it was also this button. And as you can see, it's a drawstring bag. And I love it. It's very well made and it's so cute. So I got that. And also this awesome pom-pom. So very soft and fun. And I thought I had the card for the pom-pom, but I have like cards everywhere by now. And also this little sheep. And I recently got 3 of these. And I'm so happy that I have a 4th one. I'm gonna knit little sweaters from the pattern by Susan B. Anderson. And it was also this chocolate mix with a wooden spoon. And the candy, which I have not eaten. Very hard not to. And also this Cold Sheep lip balm, and it's marshmallows scent. And it really does smell like marshmallows. I mean, you Americans have everything, even lip balm smelling like marshmallows. So this is so awesome. So I was completely blown away. So thank you so much, Sandy. You know, I thanked her in person several times, but you know, now here it is. So that was the kit. And then she also gave me this. I feel like I'm further away from the camera. Oops, I'm sorry for shaking you. Maybe I have to like check. So it's still recording and looks okay. I think so. Yes. Anyway, I got this lovely No Makers cup. It's like a mason jar, but it's plastic. So if I drop it, hopefully it won't break. And this. So this was also so awesome. So thank you, Sandy. And you see, I haven't tried it yet. I've been dying to try it. And then she said that I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to make you cry. And I'm gonna cry. And I was like, why? What? And then she told me about the blanket and gave it to me, and yes, I cried because this gift is completely amazing, and I'm just realizing that now is the time where it should be further away, and that is why I put it further away, because of the blanket. Because I can't remember anything. I'm sorry for shaking you. Because I was hoping that this would I would be able, let's see, to show it off a little bit better. Oopsie. Can you see this absolutely amazing blanket? I don't know what you can see or can't see, but I'm gonna fold it a bit so you might be able to see the lower part of it also. And I have no words. I really don't have any words for this. And I promised I promised myself I'm not gonna cry talking about this. I don't feel worthy of this amazing gift, but the fact that you think I am touches me so deeply. I'm trying to find the English words. And this means so much to me. I can't even begin to tell you. And it's so beautiful. And I love every square. And if you don't see your tag on it, it's because I am taking them away, writing. Not everyone had them still, but I am writing how the square looks and who made it, and if it said something on it, like and if it was some, because some people, let's see if there's still any left. Yes, here, have a little extra for me, like this bird progress keeper. I hope you can see it. And you see the cards and everything. And here is a square from my friend Jody, and she embroidered no, she embroidered the front and she wrote on the back. She attached how do you say, thing to it, and this is the front. And look at all these just amazing squares, and a lot of you picked my favorite color, green, but I love many colors, but you know, if I can only pick one, it's gonna be green. And several of my friends and other podcasters and viewers have made this, so it's just so amazing. I mean, I can't show you every square, it would take too long, but it's crocheted, like you can see this one. Well, actually both of them, both of these are crocheted, and I mean, every single square is just amazing. I just love this so much. And I immediately, when I heard that Sally Jane, pink hair girl, was in it, I pointed to this square and said that's gotta be from her, and it was. So that was so fun. And I mean, a lot of squares have another color and green, and there is how do you say, hand spun yarn in it. It's just so pretty. Every square is so pretty. I just love this. This is gonna keep me warm, like I wrote in the thread, because you guys had a thread for this. Not in my group. Sandy created... Oh, Mira is whining a bit. I think you can see her friend. She created a group where you guys talked about this, so I wouldn't know ahead of it. So I wrote in that this is gonna keep me warm while the fever makes me shake, because I have fever almost every day, and sometimes it's very, very high. I should be dead from just the fever, but apparently my body can take a lot of fever. And it's gonna keep me warm because I so easily gets cold. But it's also gonna keep me warm while I do fun stuff, like sitting outside in front of the campfire, or snuggling with Mira and hubby watching a movie, or, you know, being out on the sea, and, you know, just, I'm gonna have so much use of this. And now I'm gonna start taking off the tags, kind of, so I can use this, because I'm dying to use this for real. I have snuggled under it, but it's not the same when it's a lot of notes and stuff on it. It's not as soft. And I'm just gonna put this here, and look, yes, it's recording. Woohoo! I'm gonna put it there, so I have a little more room. And apparently I have dropped things everywhere. Oh, here's the pom-pom tag. And I want to say thank you to everyone who sent me extras. I have this bag full of cards and notes that was so sweet. I was bawling like a baby. I was just crying my eyes out while reading, and some sent me minis, and some sent me homegrown leaves, like Selma from oh man, my memory just... Woohoo, 2 tangled skeins, there you go. She has picked leaves from her yard for tea and dried it and sent it to me. And you know, I got... I can't, you know, show everything, but you know, like this card, she stuck this in it so I would get a mini skein. It's gonna be so special to me to use these skeins now. And I got tea, and I got hair, and I got a bag that had candy and different teas, and you know, I got several things from a lot of people. It's too much to show, you know, each and every one. Like this is from Pink Hair Girl, a postcard and some tea and candy. I haven't tried this yet. This is really interesting. And you know, you see tea and just beautiful, beautiful cards, and like bags that are beautiful, and it's so many, you know, I can't show it. And like, I'm pretty sure it's handmade. Several handmade cards I'm pretty sure about. Really pretty ones, and everyone wrote so sweet things. I was crying so much, and I'm so touched, so very touched by this. I have really no words, and I will keep all of these forever. And I mean, look at this. So beautiful, every little detail, you know, everything is, whether it was like a little pretty note attached to the blanket or a card, everything is so special, and I love it all, and it means so much to me. And you wrote me so beautiful and sweet things that I am completely blown away by this. I'm so touched by it, so touched. And I just want to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for everything. To everyone who has been a part of this, you know, thank you so much. Mwah! So I really have no other words, and thank you seems so little for this amazing gift, but you know, I have no words. I can't describe how I feel any better than this. I'm just know that I really appreciate it. I'm really touched by it, and I love it, and I will treasure it for the rest of my life. So thank you so much. And now I'm gonna talk a little bit about what Sandy and I did, because after we left I think we were at the coffee place for like 2 hours, and then because just around the corner is my local yarn shop, so I said to her, there's my yarn shop, let's go in. So we went into that, and then I wanted her to see a little bit of the view. So we took her car up on a mountain where they have this thing you can go up on to see the city, and I recorded a little bit there. I'm gonna put that up, but it was very windy and cold. And then I asked her if she wanted to go and see like the high Coast Bridge, Höga Kustenbron as it's called in Swedish, and that's in the area, the high coast, so it's a great view. And we drove up there. First we met hubby so Sandy could get her little gift, and then she drove us up there. And I recorded a little bit from there also, and we went into this like handcraft store where there's a lot of things to buy, and I was so good and didn't buy anything. Not at Jan's shop either. But Sandy got stuff that she really loves. So she was very happy with what she bought, and it was so much fun meeting her. And that's the first time I have ever met an online knitting friend, so it was so amazing for me to do that. So much fun. And then after that she drove me home here, and because that day we were gonna try and have another dog make babies with Mira. He failed to do the job, I'm very sorry to say, but we had him overnight, so we were going to the cabin, so for her to drive back to town she would pass by here anyway, so it wasn't like a big thing. I can't find the English words. So we were standing outside. I didn't invite her in because our youngest son had been alone for like 5 days and made a mess. So but then hubby came and picked me up, so we were standing here talking a bit before she left, and oh, I didn't want her to leave. It was so much fun, and I tried to sell this out because there's a lot of sea in the Swedish high coast. It's a rare area nature-wise, and very beautiful, and a lot to see and do. Places to see that aren't very far away. So I am trying to get her and her husband to come back when it's summer. Maybe next summer, she said, maybe. So I'm hoping, really hoping for that. So we had a lot of fun, and I wanted to record on the Monday or Sunday after I met her, but I was in a really bad shape. I pushed myself because I wanted to. Because I wanted to meet Sandy, I wanted to show her things, so I knew this, that I was going to be in bad shape, but it was so worth it. I don't regret any second of it. So I couldn't record, and then when I tried to record, my phone didn't work. It just shut me off after 1 minute all the time. And then I tried to record last week 4 times. Yes, 4 times I tried to record, and I recorded the whole episode 2 times, and I had nothing to show for it, so I was so very disappointed. So, and then I tried to record on my tablet, and that camera is, video camera and camera I would say, is just useless. And everything was like, it looked like I had a fog in here. And I couldn't, it wasn't like something on the lens or anything I could like brush or rub away. It just, I can't figure out what it was. It looks like it, you know, almost had a plastic thing over the camera, but it doesn't have that, and there's no dirt or anything. I don't know what's with it. I can't figure it out, because I thought that maybe that's a good to record. It's a Samsung tablet I got this summer for my 30. I wish. 40th birthday, so I thought that could be a good thing to record on, but you know, my phone is a lot older than my tablet, and it kicks my tablet like big time, because my phone is so much better, and I don't have this on the high quality anymore. So if you guys want, I can record on a higher quality than I do now. So let me know if you do want the higher quality. So this was, you know, a little special episode, and I'm gonna try and record. I was planning on trying to record right after I shut this off to record on my tablet a normal episode, but that does not wanna work. So I don't know when I can record. But I will try to record a regular episode very soon. But I felt like the least I can do is record a special episode about the blanket, since you all made it for me. And each one of you has spent hours knitting or crocheting and sending it, and Sandy, you know, put it all together and received all the squares and put it all together and made a trip up here and gave it to me. So, you know, it cost her a lot of money, maybe, probably, and time and effort. And, you know, I really feel like when I wrap that blanket around me, I'm gonna get a hug filled with love from all of you. I really do feel like that. So it's so lovely and amazing. So thank you so much, everyone. And thank you, Sandy, for doing this, arranging it and putting it all together and coming up here to meet me and give it to me. Thank you so much, Sandy. This was just amazing. So sweet and just amazing. I'm still having trouble believing this is like true, because it's such a nice thing to do, so sweet and filled with love, you know, to do that for me. It blows my mind. It just blows my mind. I'm gonna stop talk about this now, otherwise I'm gonna start crying. Okay. Anyway, inte skälla mera. I just told her not to bark. There's a tractor driving by, and sometimes when they drive by slowly she starts to bark. Anyway, I just wanted to record this episode and get it out there, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try uploading it right now. And I hope this is still recording and everything's gonna work now, because like I said, I have tried 5 times already, so I hope this time it will work. But just know, everyone, that I just love the blanket. I love it. So thank you so much to every one of you. Okay? Okay, bye bye. Oopsie.